Hello, hunters! I'm the SurvivalVis, and welcome back to Way of the Hunter, where we're going to be going into the newest DLC that went out, or the latest DLC map that went out. Before I do that, though, I do want to go into settings and change... I don't know if it's actually in-game or somewhere else. Because we want to go to changing off a different area. Yeah, we were last in Matariki Park, and we're going off to the Lintukoto Reserve. But I think I'm actually going to change the difficulty back down to Adventurer. When I went through Matariki Park, I wasn't really having as much of an enjoyable time. I mean, yes, the animals are more challenging to hunt and such, but it felt like they also had like this kind of like wall system, where as you hit a certain distance away, it was like a sensory wall, and as soon as you got to a certain range, they immediately focused and knew you were there or around them. So I think for now we'll start with Adventurer. They'll make going through the story a little bit easier. And then with that... Oh, my bad. We should have a little bit more of a better time trying for some things there and seeing how it all goes. And... oh, you can actually choose, like, different appearances. Okay, but yeah, so let's go to... Now, this map also has a bit of a mixed review rating, because a lot of it is, like, just recopied from other maps, but we'll see what all is in store for us and just head out to it next. I also have picked up the Archery Pack DLC, so that way we'll probably be seeing about trying to incorporate that in some way, and then we do have to go over however these new ammo types work for the game. Because that was something that happened between the last series or the last time we were playing and what we're picking up now. So I am not entirely sure how the ammo will operate and work, but we're going to hopefully solve all that as we drop into things. But yeah, Lintukoto Reserve is, I believe it's set in Finland, although a number of comments has been saying that it doesn't look like it's actually set in Finland or like it's Finnish forest. But it has a lot of reused animals from other maps and reserves. Apparently it has a...
do not exist only in deserts. Amid chilly swamps, icy lakes, and wintry forests, you will find Lintukoto Reserve, a chilly yet welcoming hunting resort. The harsh weather and lack of resources require animals to adapt and compete fiercely. This is why the hunting here is so difficult and so rewarding. See for yourself if you can still come out on top.
Okay, interesting. Little introduction to the reserve there. If you want to start the story at Lintukoto Reserve, read the emails from your computer or simply hunt and explore at your own pace. Interesting. So that's a little bit of a... I don't know if that means like there'll be stuff to come across, and how big is the map? Well, seems like a decent size. Truthfully, once we actually get going across or through it, we'll probably get a better idea of like how its full scope is. And this is the Untamola Lodge. Okay, so typical lodge setup. We got trophy stands and such about. Oh, kitchen and bar area. I need that open still. We want to go looking for the computer, as we'll have a fair bit to sort out in, or to do with it. Although, I have to say, I do like the little, I guess technically this would be a lodge. I was thinking almost like cabin or home of sorts, but I guess it does fit more like a lodge vibe. Okay, yeah, in here. Let's go here to start. Yeah, okay, so, weaponry, that's all about the same. There's some DLC stuff, which, actually, truth be told, I still feel like I don't think the perk system has been changed up at all. Oh, I could claim that if I wanted to. You know what? Yeah, I might as well. We'll claim that. That might be something because we picked up this DLC, it's included there. I think there is still only, like, one lever action, rifle in the entire game still. Yeah, we'll come down here. Might as well claim that. And here we go, the Alaskan XT, and what I'm going to hopefully try out and not be horrible with, the Bear Fred Bear Takedown. They say takedown recurve bow. Now, ammo is where I'm not sure about, because, yeah, it says... Okay, so it is a little bit of charge for each thing, but it looks like the pricing isn't too bad. Like, you do get 20... You get varying amounts for how much you put in. It does feel like, though... God, yeah, you're probably going to have to know exactly what you're using before you start going into such. Okay, but it looks like we've got everything owned from here, so there's nothing new gear-wise. Attachment-wise, there are a few things, like a crossbow sight and a bow sight. Actually, truth be told, I probably will want to be using either the red dot or the trophy ridge attack. Vehicles... Oh, we can, I guess, take that. I think that's basically everything claimed that we want to there. So yeah, for storage, looks like I'm completely... Okay, let me shrink down some things. We'll start with taking the recurve bow. And it does have 3 different ammo slots to it. I'm kind of wondering if I should go for Grandpa's old rifle as the lever action there. As this is a hunting tier 4 to 5, I do like that you have more of a range given to like certain weaponry, like 3 to 4. That's a 6. Yeah, you know what? I think I will go for Grandpa's old rifle. And then I think that's the best scope I have right now is the 18 times magnification. Oh, actually, we'll go for that because that's to 21 times. And then, yeah, the recurve bow doesn't have any sighting options you can use with it, so that could be both good or bad for us. And collars, yeah, not really sure what I would need for collars on this map. Like maybe there'd be Sitka deer on the map? Probably could use the predator collar. I don't know if there'd be red deer here or... Actually, I feel like I want something for, like, reindeer or caribou. Oh, you know what? I think I'll take the hog collar, because I think there are some I can use for that. And, oh, my bad, Okay, I kind of messed that up. Okay, we'll take that in that slot. Gotta remember to go over to a different slot. Take the moose collar. And we'll take the hog collar. As long as I take a vehicle out, I can always switch out in the field, too. But, alright, let me go to the shop again, and... Let me see. God, unfortunately, the names don't list up right with the... Oh, top right there tells you what it goes with. Okay, that's a nice touch. Wait, you only get 3 for... Okay, it says owned unlimited. Quantity 3. God, I am surprised at how expensive these are. But, I mean, we haven't been using the funds for anything else anyway, so I guess that's all right there. Yeah, so now I think we want to go scrolling up and see if we can find... Grandpa's old rifle listed. There we go. I'm surprised the archery equipment is so expensive. Like, for 3 arrows, it's like 200, but you can get like 20 rounds for that for only like 50. Okay, but I think that's good. Okay, so that is hunting tier 5 for that one. That is near the... That's also tier 5. And then that's a tier 1 there, so I think that's... Ooh. Okay, here we go. That's probably better. Okay, so alternative ammo selection. Almost every firearm, crossbow, and bow sports 1 standard and 2 alternative ammo types. What do these ammunition types change? For rifles, cavity size penetration. Larger value makes rifles more effective against higher game tiers. Shotguns are effective range and recoil. Unlike the standard pellet ammo for bird hunting, buckshot is also effective against bigger game at shorter range, while slugs are intended for big game at longer range, but usually have higher recoil. Bows and crossbows. Cavity size and penetration. Standard fixed blade broadheads have higher penetration but create smaller cavities compared to alternative mechanical ones. Unlosable miracle points are only appropriate for birds and very small game. And then we have to change ammunition by some, go to storage. Once you draw, hold R. and that'll let you change. And then unlike standard ammo, alternative ammo doesn't replenish when you open storage, so you need to buy more ammunition packs. Later, when you can draw a firearm, it'll always load the last ammo you had equipped. Okay. So I just want to check back into storage, because we got that at least with something. I do want to just check the ammo, so that is Fixed Blade. That's the mechanical one that has... Okay, so I guess this one is more so... does more damage to the animal with, like, the mechanical aspect of it, and then that's just to allow you hunting birds and such with that. Ooh, went a little bit too far, my bad. Okay, and then here... we equip that one to there. That one to there, so we have hunting tiers 4, and then those go up to 5. Okay, now I think we're good to go into the email and start some things off. Okay, so... Oh.
So, you are the new warden, taking old Arturi's place. You have some big shoes to fill. I hunted with Arturi for these last 2 months, since my daughter refuses to hunt with me. I've heard that you're an ex-convict, who had to be in protective custody because you ratted out your crew. I don't respect such people. But if you want to gain some respect, show me the biggest reindeer you can hunt. Las Vesa.
Okay, so it seems like a little interesting backstory right now. But we'll take that one on, so just go after a reindeer. We've got another one from an anonymous.
Good morning, Mr. Mikael Anderson. At least that's the name of the new warden I found on the website. So, guess what I found on my usual stroll? One of the cabins got a paint job. We have loads of talented artists in the area. Now, I hate to interrupt your busy schedule of doing who knows what, but could you, as the warden, check it out? I get it. Investigating stuff might not be as thrilling as whatever you're usually up to, but it'd be cool if you could drag yourself away for a sec. A totally unimpressed Lintukoto inhabitant.
Okay, it's just a simple graffiti investigation thing. Pekka Olli.
Greetings. Happy to meet you. My name is Pekka Olli. Your predecessor Arturi told me about you. It's exciting to have some fresh energy. What's the word on Arturi? I heard he's off globetrotting, chasing every species of fish in the world. There was one thing Arturi knew how to do. He could talk the fins off a fish. I wonder if he's managing to keep quiet while he's fishing. I'm the owner of the glass igloos, frost view sanctuaries. Just getting the business off the ground. Thoughts on the name? Too flashy? I've heard that there's a better view of the northern lights nearby. I'm wondering if I could build another glass igloo there. Would you mind checking it out? Sending you the location in the attachment. I look forward to hearing from you.
Okay, so we'll take that one as well, and then Nicholas Bari. Oh, okay, actually no voice on this one. I guess I'll be doing it. Good day, Michael. I understand it's only your first week, but there's some issues we need to address that were caused by your predecessor, Arturi. As you will soon discover, he was frequently involved in the art of social intrigue, or as he'd like to call it, Arturi's gossip time. He devoted a considerable amount of time and dedication creating a web of myths, both on a personal and interpersonal level. Despite discussing this with him, he always feigned ignorance. My personal theory is that he aimed to attract more attention from tourists, but much of the attention he garnered was negative. I believe he did it purely for his own pleasure, a motive I find perplexing. So what exactly did he do? He fabricated disturbing stories about certain landmarks around the Lintukoto Reserve, and I suspect that he created some of these landmarks himself. There's an entire website dedicated to enthusiasts hunting these so-called Whispers of Lintukoto. Near each landmark, there's a hidden message involved containing these whispers. Please locate the missing ones, simply rewrite them. People are already searching for them, so we might as well just turn this into something positive. I know the approximate location of one of them, called Bleeding Trees, so you'll find the location in the attachment, but finding the others is up to you. Best regards, Nicholas Barty, Finnish Nature Warden, Lintukoto Reserve website, preserving the beauty of nature one day at a time. Okay, so we've got a fair little bit of variety we can start with.
A noble goal. Not sure if it's profitable. Nice email.
Okay, and then it looks like we have that to do, so might as well, I guess, read that. Tuesday to-do list. Check habitat population in the swamp region. Don't reply to pointless emails. Try to have a nice day. So it seems like we have a little bit of a background on the character for here, and so far, I am liking the approach. I had mentioned how, like, for other DLC maps and such, they felt like they were a little bit more Scooby-Doo and just didn't feel right as a hunting game or such, but this background of like a new warden... Oh,
Hey there, Mikael, right? Pekka Olli here, the owner of Frostview Sanctuaries. Did you happen to catch my email?
Yes.
I just wanted to touch base. I didn't get a response.
I prefer to talk in person.
Really? Apologies. Heard a bit of gossip that the new warden of Lintukoto isn't much of a talker. You remind me of my best friend Voitto. Wasn't much of a talker either, especially towards the end. Sorry, I don't want to bother you with my tragic backstory. You'll likely hear many tales like that around Lintukoto. It tends to draw those types of people.
I appreciate meaningful conversations. I tend to be on the quieter side. Hope it doesn't bother you.
You sound like a good man.
Do good men have a sound?
That's the sort of thing Voitto would say, but I trust my instincts.
okay, I'm honestly liking the approach of the main character, like, it feels like a little bit more grounded and such there. Okay, so we've got Grin and Barrett, which is discover all living species in the swamp, I interact with the need zones, investigate graffiti on the cabin, which is way down there, so we won't be going for that anytime soon. House made of glass, which is... Oh, we can actually head up to check that one right now, no problem. And Whispers of Lintukoto, which is the bleeding trees. That's over there. So we'll start with House made of glass. And just make sure everything is reloaded and ready to go. Now, if I hold R... Okay, hang on. Okay, so does that mean if I hold R and I press... Oh, okay, I think... Okay, it's a little weird. So it seems like you hold R, you have to watch in the bottom right as like the little indicator moves to the next one. Then as you let go, or you just keep holding on to it and it'll cycle through all of them. Bit of a weird system. I guess they're still trying to keep it like not too intrusive of a Oh, didn't mean for headlight on. I'm thinking of Called Wild the Hunter where I was holstering it. I guess they're trying to have like not too interfering of like a HUD or UI dynamic. But yeah, so that has to be checked between midnight and 2 a.m., so maybe we won't worry about that one. So I guess we'll instead take the vehicle out and head off to, east there. And just start going about and see what we can find come across. Yeah, it's going to probably take me a little while to get back into the feel of how Way of the Hunter plays compared to Call of the Wild. This Call of the Wild did have more of the arcade and action-oriented, where Way of the Hunter does have a little bit more realism to it. It's not trying to be a simulator, or at least from what I've read on like some of the comments and such that in the Steam forums, it's trying to give you some realism, but they're not trying to be like hardcore simulator with it, but we'll just see how it all goes. I do like coming back, and we'll probably get to... Ooh. Oh, already found some droppings here. Might as well investigate and see what we got here. Eurasian moose. No, and I think these are more tracks from them. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't... Probably been a while for if they're dried out here, yeah. Okay, so again, I think one of the things I also have to shift back into is I'll be playing the game more trying to find need zones and timing when I'm out at places. That was one of the things I did like about Call of Wild much more, was that it felt like you could get more done just free hunting, and you didn't have to feel too restricted to using the need zones for species. You just come across some naturally wandering or roaming about between areas. Ooh, hang on. Let's not go... young male, not very big, Or, well, not very good scoring, but... Might not be a bad idea just to see if I can try getting one off the bat there, because I do have... Alright, I don't have the wheel like I had in the other one. Although, okay, that's probably a tier... I have to think of this too, because these are probably tier 6 animals for the game, so I only got the tier 5s right now for equipment. But I might be able to try to call him in. And use the mechanical broadhead. But there are some touches I do really like, where it's like using the collar and having to have like that cooldown period when it's most effective than just spamming it out. Okay, I'm not sure why I've got you coming in. I'm just trying to get him there. I'm not sure if she's just hearing it and interested as well, or what's going on there. Yeah, I also got something making sounds over there and there. Oh, pheasants. Okay, so they're out and about on this map. I've also got... Okay, an adult male out that way. Yeah, I don't think I'm bringing him in at all. Now, let me switch to... Again, I think if I use the mechanical broadhead... I might be able to use it on one of these. Although I might... Or do I want penetration? Ah, shoot. Might actually have to double check this for mechanics. Where was... Not there. Oh, there we go. At the very bottom, alternative. Right, so standard fixed blades of higher penetration create smaller cavities. Doesn't seem like I'm bringing him all that much in, though. Yeah, she's looking this way. Okay, he's still over there. I'll just try to stay still here. I don't remember, like, how good you could be for, like, if as long as you don't move. Oh, yeah, I'd like to bring him in, but... No, we've got wild boars out there, too. God, we got a host of animals. Yeah, I think it's as long as I just stay still... I can bring the animals in pretty close to me. Does seem like I am getting his attention our way. Okay, now this will be interesting. He's given us... I think I want him in a little closer still. Because again, with this being a lower tier weapon than his class is, I want to see if I can pull him in a little closer and then try taking a shot. And then I also have to try to figure out the zeroing and such for... Oh, I think that was a hit. I have to see if he gets off. I do see the blood trail left behind, so I am hoping... I think I was using mechanical. So I don't think I got the full penetration on him. I'm just going to stay here for a little bit longer and see what unfolds. He's not dropping, unfortunately. Oh, he might have actually just gone down from that. I'm not sure how I want to use this. I almost feel like the penetration is probably better off, so if I can get the precise shots I'm aiming for, I might be better off using just the solo blades. Sorry, not solo, the solid blades, that's it. Yeah, they're all calm out there, so now I think I'll investigate a bit and see. As we at least found a moose need zone over here. But... yeah, okay, the map might be bigger than I was first giving it credit for. Because now we've gone a little bit of a ways. Seems like we have a lot of ground we'll be covering slowly through it. Oh. Okay, I think that right there is where I got the hit on him. So let's just see what it says. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, he should have gone down from that. I do just have to check and see if the game is going to give us credit or any issue because we weren't using the correct tier for it. But I am liking one of the features of Way of the Hunter for going back to using a traditional bow. And that is that you do have like the hit indicator. So you kind of know how your aim and everything is setting in with stuff. I heard him calling, but I don't see where that other moose is. Oh. Okay, who do we got up there? Okay, that's one of the females, so... oh, I think I see our young bull we took down right there. Although... oh! And there is the other guy right out there. Now, wind seems like it shouldn't be a problem. It's blowing down this way. So I'll see if maybe I can use this. Oh, that might have been a warning. I thought maybe that was a warning call out from him, but it seems like it's not. Yeah, so I'll see if I can maybe use the different call to bring him in. I should actually try to put down a marker for the other guy, but we'll focus more on... I can't tell if he's right back there or he's moved off somewhere else. Oh, no. He's right back there, but... nah, seems to be moving off. I think maybe I have to use the medium pitch. Because, yeah, he should be in range for the caller to have its effects on him. It just doesn't seem like he's all that interested in being brought in. And I don't think there's anything I can do to help with, like, the possible blurriness of the game either. It is still a little bit of a miracle that I'm even actually able to have Way of the Hunter run with the older hardware my computer has, but... I'm kind of wondering if maybe I should... Oh. Okay, we got a moose calling from over there as well. I'll go a little bit faster just to get... Oh.
Hello there. Am I speaking with Mikael Anderson?
This is Mikael.
The first week on the new job and you're already slacking, huh?
Excuse me?
You haven't responded to my email.
Sorry, who is this?
Lars Vesser.
If I recall, there was nothing in your email that required a response.
What?
Have a nice day, Lars. Like a bear shot in the ass.
Yes, they're both calm. Okay, the one dropped probably just a little ahead of them. And yeah, the other one that we were watching over there, I think he's gone further behind the trees. So let's just focus on trying to find this moose we downed and then looking at our next possible one to go for. It is at least a good sign that the first animal we've gone after with coming back to the game hasn't run off and is like injured and is going to be a bit of a mess to clean up or get. We just gotta find where he dropped out here. But again, I still do love the system of, instead of nodes or that to follow along, you can see the tracks for a while off. Yes, might as well just walk to collect him. And that's our first animal on Lintukoto, a Eurasian moose. I'm actually kind of surprised that I was able to get him down with that shot, since I did go right through the bone. But it looks like the rest did travel right through. Although, I thought for mechanical that those would have opened up, like, more. But everything does seem to be within, like, rating and everything, so that's at least good to know. Yeah, I'm not going to worry too much about, like, the fitness score of that. I found it more so just be kind of a pain in the rear for trying to figure out, like, what animals to be going for that when it came to that. Okay, but with that done, maybe we'll try to go over for that moose there, and then see how we do. But it is an interesting take to have the main character for a story not going super into, like, everything that comes their way. Super talkative and going into all kinds of stuff. I do like the change of pace that's there. Okay, there you are. Oh. And I'm trying to remember, how is it that I... Right, hold control, that's what sends you down. I'll wait and see if maybe they'll calm down. Yeah, maybe I'll take a little bit of a trick from the Hunter Call of the Wilds book and use that tree for a bit of cover if I can try calling him in. For now, we'll just wait and see, because he should... Yeah, there we go. Now try to get him, and then maybe we'll see about trying to work to that location over there. Yeah, she's calm as well, so that's a good sign. I do hear all the boars back there. We can try using the Grandpa's rifle on. But there hasn't been any changes to the, like, perk skill, or perk setup for all this time. Like, let me get into position that we can maybe try to call this moose in closer. And then we'll go over that, although... Okay, it's a little weird, too. We had that previous bull coming in for the low fitness caller, but he was still like... Oh, did he get spooked off and run? Yeah, shoot. Oh, I wonder if maybe she picked me up by the wind and then that sent him too. But yeah, like if I go check our character and the perks, we still only have the bolt action, then lever action, then brake action. There's not like a new inclusion for the shotguns, a semi-auto, there's no archery equipment or anything. This has all stayed as is. But let me see. I don't think I can fast travel back to the vehicle, can I? No. No, only Called Wild the Angler lets me do that. Yeah, then we'll leave out there. I wonder if maybe I should look again at boar. I do have Grandpa's old rifle here. I'm just trying to remember again. This has two different ones, so I think the one I picked right now has the better penetration. And the other one has the better, cavitation to it. Okay, but you know what? Let's hop in the vehicle and go for a little bit of a drive and just see about this first objective for the story stuff. I usually do want to try knocking out all the story stuff and then get more to free hunting after it's all done, but... Oh, a butterfly flapping about. Well, I'll just see how it all goes. I may try to figure out some more graphic options too, because I don't know, it feels like it's a lot more pixelated just being out and about on the map, or in the game. I don't know, it's because it's like Call of the Wild, with it being older, it was able to have a little bit more graphic settings up there, or what, but... You know, I do have... this one. Now, I don't know if I'd be able to get in close enough, just like sneaking with it, to try for a pheasant, but I do have a tier 1 that might be able to be used properly on them. I wonder, do I even have a pheasant caller I could use to try to bring it to me? Yeah, we'll probably swap that out for something. Not that, not that. I don't think I have anything for pheasant, do I? No. Okay, I'll have to see if maybe I can get close enough without scaring them off. Although the wind is not helping us in this situation. Yeah, it's kind of just hard to even see them out there, too. Grass is so tall right now, or like in this area. But we'll give it a go and see. Now, I do wonder, with like how expensive the archery arrows are, is there a chance you could actually get them back so you're like reusing them? I didn't really think to try testing that out when it came to... Okay, I kind of see him right there, but... God, if I'm in this view, yeah, I need to use these to see him better. Still says he's calm. I know he's just like a young thing, but... this is just getting a little bit of practice and familiarity back with the game, because... I can't see him without the binoculars. I unfortunately don't seem to have any way of really being able to, like, pull him in towards me. Yeah, no, I can't see them all that well in there. And no idea where he's even gone right now. I don't think he took off and, like, got spooked. Oh, there he is. Okay, I think we'll go for, like, a 0 of 25. I don't think I got him. Yeah, it's a little hard to work with this in some ways. Like, because you have the hunter sense active, you have the big... Okay, where's my arrow? It should be somewhere right around here. Oh yeah, the unlosable, and I've already lost it. I don't even know where the shot, like, kind of went into the dirt when I was trying to get him. Yeah, those are moose tracks. Those are still moose tracks. I don't even see pheasant tracks around here to say, like, where his last position was. Okay, that unfortunately looks like a bust, so we'll hop in the vehicle and go driving off for the objective that we got here for, like, the bleeding trees. Yeah, I'm surprised, though. Between both Call of the Wild, the Hunter, and this game, there's no pheasant caller. I could have sworn that in Hunter Classic you did have a pheasant caller you could use to, like, pull them in for yourself, but maybe I'm mistaken on that. Okay, but let's go for a drive, swing around to where that objective is. And we probably won't try for anything else today. We'll just get a little bit more familiar with the area, get some distance covered, maybe see if we can find some need zones, and just round out the experience a bit further. We at least can say we got one animal taken today. I do have to get used to... It's probably going to be a lot slower feeling for our progress in Way of the Hunter, like going on hunts and for animals and such. Well, looks like we got a campsite or something here. Yeah, campsite opened up. Oh, and we've got a map we can check out. Hunting map updated. Not really sure what that does. I guess maybe open up a couple of the need zones? Oh, and we got something here. Our whole country is in denial of how heavy metals damage crops. So lately I've been investigating ecologically grown sugar beets. Everything would be perfect if it weren't for a giant moose that's been sampling my metal-free beets as if it's on the clock. Harvest season for my crops is yet to come, but it's high time somebody harvested that old bull. Arnbicky Sugar Beet Productions. So I guess that's just a little side objective. Yeah, harvest a big fat moose. Okay, nothing too major there. And let's head on our way down for that bleeding trees location. My guess is maybe it's like some kind of special tree that's just sap is more rich with a mineral or a nutrient or something that, like, that's the naming convention for it. Oh, flock of birds flying over. Yeah, I don't think we'll worry about trying for birds too much unless we have, like, a specific goal to have to get some. Okay, doesn't look like there's any turn-off, so we'll probably have to go in on foot in just a moment or two here. There we are. And I guess we'll be ready with Grandpa's old rifle. Not that I'm expecting there to be any wildlife left in the area, but... I guess we do got a need zone we can at least get knocked off here. Maybe a moose feed zone? Yeah. Oh.
I believe we got off on the wrong foot.
Not just the wrong foot, the wrong planet.
Let me reintroduce myself. My name is Lars Vesa. Pleased to meet you. I can be a bit confrontational with new people. I hate newcomers. I apologize for accusing you of being an ex-convict in my email. Pekka has just told me a different version of your story. An even more ludicrous one. Arturi liked to gossip, or rather, spread outright lies. I'll shut up now.
Now I have to find a message in a bottle.
Yeah, so looks like the bleeding trees are most so somebody just spray painted them. I thought it would have been something where I thought there were certain trees where the sap, because of like some kind of mineral either in the ground that they take in through the roots or nutrient or something. Oh, wait, what? Oh. Had a freaking Wolverine right over there. Okay, oh, I think I just saw the back, like his back as he was running down. Right, that's an animal I gotta be on the lookout for. European Wolverines could be out here. I'm surprised I didn't come running at me, because Wolverines are known to be... Oh, there he goes. Oh, yeah, just mature female, just going on her way. Eurasian Wolverine, sorry, not European. Okay, about right. I thought I saw the bottle on one of these stumps. Oh yeah, right there. Got distracted by hearing the Wolverine there.
Bleeding trees. Beware. These trees are not trees, but skinwalkers. Do not turn your back to them. And never come to these forests again. They belong to the skinwalkers. Whispers of Lintukoto.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not really much of a writer.
How should I approach this? Write something or relate a thoughtful story? I guess maybe thoughtful story?
Let's channel my inner artery without writing anything too disturbing.
A red girl and a wolf or unkept promises. Maybe we'll go for the one on the left.
There once was a wolf who could only see the color red. He tore apart other animals because he couldn't see them until they bled. A little girl found out about this and drew him a way out of the forest, using just the color of red. And then she painted herself from top to toe. The wolf found her. Whispers of Lintukoto.
Okay, that actually feels like pretty fitting for the area and like a folktale or something. But I mean, yeah, this doesn't really look red. This is just somebody painted a bunch of trees pink. But I do like that, like, this is a take for, like, Warden or trying to work for the area a bit. Okay, but what we'll probably do is we'll just get the vehicle and end our first episode of Way of the Hunter on Lintukoto Reserve here. Yeah, definitely going to probably be a little hard for the first few episodes getting adjusted back to how the game does play differently from how we've been for Way of the... or Call of the Wild. But there are some features I think are going to be good to get back into and enjoy. I think if I also put a little more focus on trying to get, not the bow, sorry, I was going to say use the rifle a little bit more for these early steps, I'll probably have better luck as well. But yeah, for now, I think a decent enough place as any to leave our episode at for today. So, thank you all very much for joining me on this first episode of Way of the Hunter, Lintukoto Reserve. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I do see you all in the next video episode, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.